Coming up on MCTV this week, see the events from the Women's Studies Intersectionality Week and learn about the spring musical, Meet Me in St. Louis. This week starts now. Welcome to MCTV This Week. For Tate Heupel, I'm Jacob Marks. The Women's Studies capstone course brought awareness to intersectionality last week. Destiny Mitchell has the story.
Intersectionality is a theory that the effects of discrimination overlap different social identities, such as race, gender, sexuality, and class. Starting on Monday, they handed out tampons and condoms to promote sexual safety and hygiene. On Tuesday, the class also released a magazine with works included from other students, sold stickers that had messages of women empowerment, and put out posters of missing people around the lower level of Stockdale relating to the missing girls in D.C., and each poster gave information about marginalized people who go missing and aren't given equal efforts in being found.
I would say that the overall goal is to let people know that there's other people on campus that care about them and that are standing in solidarity with them. I think it's really easy for people on campus to be discouraged because there is such a big population of people speaking out in oppressive ways.
They also hosted a poetry night where the students read their favorite pieces or original works. The class was concerned with the low attendance.
The events that most people want to go to is the bra burning and the march, and it kind of sucks because this whole week is about intersectionality and there's not a lot of white women in here, at least cis white women here supporting us women of color. So I'm actually really disappointed in these women because the point of feminism is to be part of everyone's struggle. And especially the girls on campus who call themselves feminists, I don't see them here.
At the bra burning on Friday, students gave speeches to resist rape culture, then proceeded to burn bras and sheets. The class also provided extra bras and sheets for people that couldn't bring any. Students gathered to do a slut walk on Saturday where the class members gave speeches and they marched through campus chanting. For MCTV, I'm Destiny Mitchell.
Over $120 were raised that week for victim services in Moline. This past weekend, the musical Meet Me in St. Louis was staged at Wells Theater. The musical follows the Smith family in their adventures of romance, family struggles, and excitement as they get ready for the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis. The 45-member cast included not only students from Monmouth College, but also people of all ages from the community. Production was put on by the college's theater and music departments, as well as the Buchanan Center for the Arts.
This is a 45-person cast, meaning that my life as a stage manager is completely hectic. It's trying to keep track of everybody and everything and what they're doing. So with a community show, as this one is, there's a lot going on. But it's absolutely wonderful. We got along like a family the first week, and I've never been more proud of a cast. I've seen so much growth happen on stage, even though I'm stuck up in the box office or the booth running things. It has been an absolutely wonderful experience.
On April 27th through the 30th, the Director's Showcase, which will feature one-act plays, will take place in the Fusion Theater. A different kind of entertainer came to campus last Friday night. Jim Elders is a full-time mentalist from West Chicago, Illinois. During his show, Elders blindfolded himself and described both students and their questions by feeling a note card.
Is that right? Is it like a silver ring with sort of either a diamond or something that looks like a diamond in the middle of it? Thank you very much. You guys can give those items back. And you guys can...
We bring comedians, we bring magicians. Obviously, Jim here is a mentalist, and I think it brings diverse entertainment to campus. We bring stuff for you guys to have on Friday nights, especially if you're a kid from Idaho, if you're a kid from Montana, states far, far away. It's really important that you have something to do on a Friday night.
ASAP will next host Dueling Pianos on Friday the 21st at 7:30 p.m. in Stockdale. Taking a look at some of the events on campus this week, there will be a vocal recital tonight at 7 p.m. in Dahl Chapel. Easter break starts at the end of the day on Thursday, and classes will resume on Tuesday, April 18th. The residence halls will remain open. Next Tuesday, there will be an Earth Week lecture at 6:30 p.m. in the Center for Science and Business.
Coming up after the break, Fighting Scots Lacrosse takes on University of Wisconsin at Concordia. Monmouth hosted a high-powered offensive team this past Saturday when they took on Concordia University of Wisconsin. The Falcons came out firing, scoring the first goal of the game. The Scots quickly responded with a goal of their own from Thomas Van Alstyne to tie it up 1-1. This would be the first of 4 goals on the day from the Scots captain. The Falcons won nearly every face-off, which helped them retake the lead 2-1 with 6:46 to go in the first. Monmouth fought back once again in the first and tied it up 2-2 after the end of 1. Concordia took the lead in the second quarter off good passing and a great finish. Monmouth went into the half down 6-2, but rallied to trail 7-6 going into the fourth. Concordia scored early and often in the fourth, and the Scots were held scoreless. The difference in the game were ground balls and face-offs. Concordia dominated the Scots 41-15 and 19-2 in those two areas. One bright spot for the Scots was the outstanding goalie play by Jason Kunith. He led the team with 14 saves and 4 ground ball pickups.
We really worked as a team today. It was amazing. Near the end, we just got a little tired, but we had an all-around great game.
Monmouth took the loss 12-6. The Scots' next game will be in Beloit on Saturday at 1 p.m. Women's lacrosse hosted the Pioneers from Carroll College on a wet and cold night last Wednesday. The Pioneers jumped out to an early start with a goal from Katie Majewski. Majewski had 3 goals. Another great performance for the Pioneers was Ariana Reeder. She ended the night with 3 goals as well. Even though the Pioneers had great defense all night, Michaela Shaw tallied 3 goals, having all of those come in the second half. Tiana Clintron also contributed to the Scots scoring, having 2 goals in the final 2 minutes of the game. But the defense from Carroll seemed to be too much for the Scots, as sophomore goalie Shelby Scoob had 13 saves on the night for the Pioneers. The Scots fell to the Pioneers with a score of 12-7.
I think we can definitely build on our transition and our defensive communication. I thought we saw a lot of really good things tonight.
The Scots face Cornell at home on Friday with face-off at 1 p.m. That's it for sports. Here's the rest of the scores from the week. That's it for MCTV this week. Make sure to tune in 2 weeks for another great edition of MCTV This Week.
And I'm Jacob Marks. You can check us out on the web by going to monmouthcollege.edu/MCTV. Have a good break.